So Phil, we're just here at the waterfalls. If there's any man who knows how to pronounce the name, it's you, isn't it? Go on then, how are we pronouncing it for all the people who aren't too sure?
Well, I call it Pistyll Rhaeadr. I highlight the Rhea because that was given to us by our Roman ancestral lineage. And it was given to us, in my understanding, from the goddess Rhea, for they still held sacredness and deities and water systems where a lot of their spirituality was held.
So this isn't just the history of this place for many, and over time it's not just a place to come and have a picnic and take a photo. There was a real pilgrimage, a real spiritual journey that people got from coming here.
There's been over the last 2,000 years in written history about 4 different epochs that carried spiritual messages. The first was the Romans and how they left behind their messages in their sacred temples. 2 was the Druidic system, that this place is renowned. Just look at the map, all over the place there are incredible hidden places that were very sacred when it came to the ancient Druidic spiritual pathways. The building here goes to the 3rd level, which came out of the Christianity as a place of worship through being a prayer lodge for one of the old monk systems where monks lived here, hermitage, going right back to the 14th, 15th century, where they also knew, and they were here for a simple reason, that the waterfall carries 2 main legends. One is the Lady of the Waterfall, which again, it's a divineness, it's what humanity maybe is missing to find, to give them a heads up of what is needed to see. The relationship to this earth is through the divine, the feminine, not through the male lineage. They both work together, but the feminine is a true director of where human beings need to look to find answers to a world that is on the edge of its seat, without any real direction of where it's going or how to get out of the problem it's in. So this place carries an incredible gift going back into the ancient Druidic systems that left messages here for those who they almost knew that these times would come, and they left a wisdom, and that's for a human being that finally understands that to understand life you have to stand out, as Einstein says, you have to stand outside of the box and to find answers that come from a divine nature, not from a man nature. And this is a place where you can do that.
So, I mean, it's been recognised, hasn't it, as one of the most outstanding places in the UK. People who know it would not be surprised by that. What, obviously, now, the word is going to get out further afield, so is this good? Are people going to know and explore more about what we have? Or, obviously, you don't want even more cars crowding on a Sunday afternoon. So I guess there's a balance to be had, but fair to say you're pleased that it's been recognised on a national level?
It has a sacredness, and it doesn't make any difference whether it's 5 people or 100 people. For the few people that have the ability to understand what that really means, when they leave this place, they come here, and when they leave, they take something away that actually makes them into a better human being in that outside world. Yeah. And that could be a politician, it could be a school teacher, it could be somebody who is actually looking to find a foundation within themselves that they can then change the world out there for the better. And not just to come here for a hamburger or an ice cream. That's the big difference. And so, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not here to say who's got it and who hasn't got it, but I do know that those who come can be fed in a way that is way beyond the materialistic. And it feeds the heart, where a human being discovers a deeper connectedness, and that's all we can ask for, and that's what we haven't been doing.
Right, we'll have to speak up, sir, because there's a great big waterfall behind us.
Yeah, I've noticed it.
Yeah. Where have you come from?
I've come from Coventry.
First time here?
No, I've been several times.
Yeah. What do you think of it? So it's been voted as one of the basically one of the most beautiful places in the country. Stating the obvious, I guess, but
Well,
you'd agree with that?
I would have to agree with it.
Yeah. So what is it? You make the day trip here from Coventry, bit of a trek, or do you holiday this way?
No, I'm staying in Welshpool for a couple of nights.
Yeah. And you've many times you've been over the years?
Oh, probably 15 times at least.
Yeah. You were saying off camera when we had a little chat there. You lost your wife 6 years ago. Is this a place you used to come with your wife as well?
Yeah, regularly. She used to love it.
So it brings back a few memories, I guess.
It does,
coming back. Yeah. So what's so special about this place for you? Is it something touching the inner soul? Is it something getting in touch with nature? Or is it just it looks good on a picture? Or you know what is it?
It's the peacefulness of the place, really.
Yeah.
And it's the tranquility, and it's so picturesque. You know, it's absolutely brilliant, really.
So are you well travelled? Have you seen many waterfalls on your journeys around? I'm just wondering where this one ranks in your list.
Well, no, I haven't seen many, and this is the best on my list, really.
Yeah. You'd say it's a well-deserved up there in one of the most picturesque spots in the country?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well worth a journey, really.
Well done, sir. I'll let you enjoy the moment, the rest of yourself. Cheers.
All right, best of luck with that.